Today on Divas Can Cook, we are making lazy fudge, my kind of holiday recipe. And even though this is a cheap version of old-fashioned fudge, it is not messing around. The taste and texture is bomb. Y'all ready? Let's go. Okay, we're gonna start with our chocolates. I'm using dark, semi-sweet, and milk chocolate. I love to use those three together. You can use just one if you want to, but these three right here will give you that old-fashioned hot cocoa taste. So good. Go ahead and prep your little pan. I got it lined with parchment paper. So now we can begin. I'm gonna add my butter into a saucepan here. Now I know a lot of fudge recipes, the cheap versions don't use butter because it can add little white flakes in the fudge, but I gotta have butter. It makes it taste so good. Okay, so once that butter has melted, go ahead and add in all of that chocolate. We're going to stir it on up. I have my heat on like a medium low. You don't want to scorch this chocolate because, oh, scorched chocolate is the worst. You got to start over. Once that chocolate starts to melt, we can go ahead and add in one of my favorite ingredients in the world besides buttermilk, and that is sweetened condensed milk. Just go ahead and pour it right on in there. Look, it's so luscious. I love sweetened condensed milk. This is going to help sweeten it up, give it a nice, really super rich, ultra creamy texture that just can't be beat. All right, so when you stir that sweetened condensed milk up, it won't take long to stir it up, but it will be very, 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 very thick. But this looks good right here. Once it's like that, go ahead and turn that heat off. And then we're going to add in two optional ingredients. Optional, but so bomb, okay? And that is a generous pinch of salt. Yes, this gives it that cocoa flavor. And then we're going to add in some vanilla extract. Go ahead and stir that in. And look, it's already getting thick, so we got to hurry up and put this in our pan. So go ahead and dump that into the pan. And now you can add toppings to this, you guys. There's so many different ways you can switch this fudge up to make it like a whole different, you can use white chocolate, you can put peppermints on top, nuts on top. We're gonna keep it very plain and basic. So go ahead and just spread it out into a nice even layer. It's gonna be really buttery, okay? Just like that. Try your best to get it as even and as smooth as possible so it looks really, really pretty. We're gonna put it in the fridge overnight. You gotta do overnight, okay? Because that's how you're gonna get the best texture ever. Totally worth the wait. Okay, so it is the next day. I'm going to go ahead and remove it from the pan. It plops right on out now. It's very, very cold. You can let it sit out for a little bit before you cut it. It's going to look a little bit ashy because it is super, super cold, but once it comes to like room temperature, it's going to be all good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this into even sized pieces. And no, this is not even. Like if my husband saw this, he would cringe because he hates when I cut things, like this and it's all uneven, but I'm the complete opposite, honey. I don't care. But go ahead and try your best to cut it into even size, maybe like 2-inch squares. And look at y'all, it's so creamy and rich. You can serve it cold. You can serve it room temperature. It's good to go. Nice and soft with that slight chewiness. I love this texture. Perfect for gift giving. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos later.